got a real friend, you don't need much. Just a place to sit and fish is more than enough. When you got a real pal, there's nothing too tough. Together it is better when you got your real bud. Real bud.
Is that the right button?
That was the right button, John.
That sounds like the right button now.
We are live.
Oh, we are on the air.
On the airwaves with
Real Buds?
Real Buds podcast. We
Real
are
Bud-
in episode 32.
32.
Do you know the significance of 32 in my life?
It was your last age,
That's true.
just a year ago.
And
Don't know.
it was my high school basketball number.
Oh, well, I should have remembered that.
Nobody would know because I had a warm up over my jersey most of the time on the end of the bench.
What's your new nickname now? Big boy or big boss?
What?
Big dude?
Big boy. That'd be a big dog.
Big dog. Okay, I forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for reminding
Big boy. Thank you.
Big-
Thanks for reminding me.
me. Big dog. Big dog from
What's your-
last week.
Yeah, what's your new nickname?
I don't have a nickname.
Just a little Johnny.
Little Johnny. LJ. LJ for short.
Does the 32 mean anything to you in your life?
No. Other than it's your basketball jersey.
Yeah, you knew that. Well, when you were 32, I was 8 years from being born. That makes you feel better.
Well, thanks. Let's kind of put this all in perspective, okay? Hey, old guy, I wouldn't even thought of by the time you were 32.
My dad was about 14 when you were 32. So, yeah. Got a lot going on this week, John.
Ooh, what do you got? What's going on this week?
Not much.
Okay.
Nothing.
Lots going on.
We can go straight into our catch of the week, our win of the week.
What is it?
Well, yours is more exciting, kind of.
It is.
Well, I made one for you.
Ooh. Why is that?
Well, okay.
Creative differences or what?
Well, yours is if people are listening to this right now and that comes out this week, if they're listening to this right now, everyone's listening right now. But if they're listening the week it comes out, then you will be going on vacation that week.
Oh, that's right. This is vacation week.
So,
I am looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So you're going somewhere in Florida near Tampa.
Yep. Near Tampa and one of those little resorty places down there.
Resorty place?
We have we rented a house down there.
Mike showed me some pictures yesterday.
Oh, he did.
Looks pretty cool.
What do you think?
Looks like you have your own area just for John. A little dock to fish off of.
That's right.
Should keep you busy for a few days.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
What do you think you'll catch down there?
I don't. Well,
Besides a good buzz.
Well, that definitely. But let's see. I think they have. I don't think they have perch down there. I think they have. I can't think of it. They have sea bass. They have walleye. They have not walleye, but walruses and
mermaids,
big dogs, and all kinds of stuff down there.
Catch you a big boy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, especially being with the whole family together, because those are going to be, I think, as time goes along, a little bit harder to have everybody together.
Well, your grandkids are all active at school.
Yep.
They're all going to start getting jobs and internships. And
internships and things of that nature.
Just savor it while you can, John.
That's all we can do.
Just got to walk around and take mental snapshots in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you get the exposure right.
Really? Well, you're kind of the photography guy. You know better now.
You got to do that when you do it. Is Papa okay?
What?
Is Papa having a stroke? He's taking a mental screenshot.
No, it's just a mental screenshot.
You got to adjust the settings.
Yeah, this is for my daughters, my wife, and my son-in-laws. He's not having a stroke. It's just a mental screenshot.
Snapshot?
A snapshot. Yeah.
Well, that'll be fun. What else you guys going to do while you're there? So you have a nice little indoor pool.
Well, they do have a pool at this house, and
It's not really indoors. What's that called when it's under a
it's in the lanai.
lanai?
Yeah, they call it a lanai down there, which is a great big giant screened-in porch, as we call it.
You know who likes to spend time in there?
Who?
Bill Lanai, the science guy.
Really?
Sorry.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll be in the pool.
Yep.
Mary will also be at the pool.
Yep.
You'll be down your dock.
Yep. I'll be down the dock.
And then all the grandkids will be
in the refrigerator looking for all the beer. Yeah, probably.
Well, they're not 21 yet, so they will not be doing that.
Well, okay.
John, they're not doing that.
Okay. They are not doing that.
They're not drinking. Snapshot.
That's a snapshot.
Kind of concerning me. Are you going to be doing some shopping?
Oh, yeah. We're close to all kinds of shopping down there, which is frightening for me. I shouldn't say frightening, but yeah, there's lots of really nice stores down there, outlet malls and things like that.
Have you been down to this area before?
Not this particular area. I haven't, but
exciting.
It's similar to some of the others that we've stayed at down there.
So you might catch something exotic?
Might.
Mm-hmm.
Like cold or flu or something like
COVID,
that.
pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
The black lung.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, though, that airfare has just gotten ridiculous. Have you booked any flights lately?
No, but when you told me the flight price, I didn't believe you, so you told me the dates and all that, and I looked it up, and sure enough,
yeah,
they were like $350 each way, each person.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the weekend you're going?
It could be just the week, possibly the weeks when everybody's getting out of school and everybody's heading south.
I mean, you kind of booked these a little bit last minute.
Yeah, technically we did.
I mean, like a month out from your trip, and you were booking flights.
Yeah, I want the Super Saver. I booked early.
I'm surprised Mary Alice does. I thought she'd be one to book them a year out.
No, because we couldn't. We have to kind of get all the families together and have them decide what their schedules are going to be. You know, especially with all the grandkids now and all the activities that they have going on and possibly going on with jobs and all that kind of thing. So we got to get that all scheduled. So it gets kind of tough sometimes.
Well.
So anyway, that's going to be fun.
It'll be a fun trip for you.
Yeah, it should be a fun trip.
I'll be having a blast here.
Yep.
You guys leave on Saturday?
We're leaving on Saturday morning.
And I'm sure you're jealous, but I get to photograph a wedding on Saturday.
Oh, you do?
It's at the zoo in Omaha.
A wedding at the zoo. I've never thought of that.
I did one there 2 years ago.
Oh, did you?
And I got to be in the giraffe exhibit. And they all said, "Hey, big boy." But it was supposed to be outside, but they brought the giraffes in too early, and they brought the wedding couple in to the giraffes. So this time it's going to be outside, and they're going to have some sort of turtle or something at the reception or at the cocktail hour to pet.
Are they? Obviously, they're big animal people.
I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know their story so much about it, but they like animals, so it'll be fun.
It'll be kind of a fun shoot, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will.
I mean, it's not like going to an old Gothic church and with low light
with communion.
With communion, yeah. We've been down that road. We've answered that question.
The tongue, putting the communion on the tongue.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But yeah, it's an outside wedding, so hopefully the weather cooperates.
Ooh.
And then, the reception's inside, but they're doing some giraffe stuff, so it'll be fun.
Good.
Anything else going on new?
I don't have anything new.
We've had a lot of rain here.
Huh?
We've had a lot of rain here. You had a car show get rained out.
We had at Kansas City Auto Museum, we have once a month we have cars and coffee, where you're invited to come and look at all the different cars and have all the different people come and participate in showing their cars. And we provide free coffee.
What's the lamest car that you've seen there?
The lamest?
Like someone who probably shouldn't have gotten approved to have their car shown?
I,
Like a Kia Forte?
no.
No.
We've never had just like real lame cars that.
What's like the worst one though? Like if you could pick one that you could just take away, that shouldn't have been there.
I don't know what it would be.
Hmm.
Because generally the people that show up with their cars generally have really nice cars, or really fast cars. They don't have any barn finds or anything like that,
Well,
Makes it a lot of fun, though. It gets real loud, though.
they're running their cars during it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Coming and going. Really loud.
just peeling out.
Mm-hmm. Peeling out, doing the thing,
Anything else going on at the old museum?
Let's see. Nope, nothing new coming up. Not for a couple more weeks. But we can do tours down there. I don't know if you knew that or not. We can do tours down at the facility, the underground facility on 31st Street. And they are, you have to schedule it online with the Kansas City Auto Museum and schedule that. And it's always on the first Friday of every month.
The problem is I work,
Yeah, well,
so I don't know if I can do it.
okay.
But maybe I'll take a day off sometime and I'll request specifically John to do the tour.
Okay, we can do that.
I'll put an alias and you'll be excited and then I'll show up. Oh.
Oh, no.
Leroy, can you take this one?
Here comes the big dog.
Don't show him the cool cars.
Yeah, keep those covered.
On up, big boy.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, so my catch of the week.
Whoa, we're doing catches of the week.
I just told you yours.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Your catch was the trip.
Okay.
Mine was I finally talked to my nieces on the phone the other day.
Oh, really?
And Quinn was the one who called. I answered, and it was her with her 2 front teeth missing.
Oh, wow.
And we talked about her dance recital she just had. She had a couple songs, and she was very grown up. And
Is she into all that? Into the dance
she's
recitals?
big into it now.
And princess gowns and all that stuff.
I'm still waiting for the video of Shane to be off on the side, being the dance dad, doing the choreography and jazz hands. I'd like to see that.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to see that too.
Yeah, she likes it. She's doing soccer too. I don't know.
How old is Quinn now? 5, 6?
6.
Into soccer?
I believe she's 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's into soccer, dance, unicorns. I think that's it.
All the typical little girly things.
Yeah, so she's fun.
It's fun.
And then
That's
Parker, Parker's waving and talking a little bit more
Is
now.
she?
She,
Can she put words together now? Say hi?
yeah,
No,
she's saying hi, sissy.
bye, those kinds of things.
Yeah, she's saying Taylor, big boy.
Coffee.
I think I told you a couple weeks ago we were at dinner and Ben had the French fry and he said, "Ooh, big boy." So he knows my name.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was my win. It was fun talking to them. Haven't talked in probably too long, but
No, you can never talk too long to them.
well, I went too long without talking to them.
Oh, okay. I see what you're
Not that we talked too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, Parker's a little daredevil. She was kind of standing on chairs and she kept stepping on paint and Quinn's crafts.
Oh.
So,
Oh, I just pity the mom and dad. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
but yeah, Quinn was, I didn't raise her, but she seemed like an easier, she was a good kid. Didn't seem like she ever got in trouble. And yeah, they called her on the playground. She'd always kind of enforce the rules. So the teachers would call her Big Sis because she was always the one, you can't do that. You
Oh,
gotta do
okay.
this.
Yeah.
So not sure if Parker's going to follow in her footsteps, but
Parker seems to be a bit more gregarious than Quinn was. Maybe I'm mistaken, but
yeah, I don't recall Quinn being a daredevil with stuff, but
yeah.
think Parker can see Quinn doing all these things and wants to join in. So, yeah. Well, do you want to go into our? We haven't done it in a while, but some would you rather questions.
Sure, that came up. We thought about doing some more of those. Hope everybody doesn't mind.
If you do, sorry we couldn't hear you say no. So feel free to fast forward.
Too
to
late
the
to say
episode.
no.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Okay, let's
Ready?
hear it.
Would you rather live in the country with a low cost of living but horrible weather, or live in a country with a high cost of living and amazing weather?
Depends, I guess, on how much money I have.
Yep.
But I've always kind of wanted to live in Seattle, and that weather seems like it'd be considered bad.
Yeah.
If we're talking like Antarctica.
I don't think you can answer that question, can you?
I cannot. Next question, please.
Okay. Would you rather have a face that everyone laughs at or a name that everyone laughs at?
I've got both.
I don't think so, but
Probably a name, because I just wouldn't introduce myself. Or I would just make up a new name like Big Boy.
yeah, I don't know. I probably a face for me, I would think.
You don't have an ugly face?
Rather have people laugh at my face.
Really?
Yeah.
But you could just make up a name.
Well, that's true. You
Like,
could.
rather than saying,
you
like-
could just lie and say, "Hey, my name is Bill Smith" or something.
Instead of Seymour Butts,
Yeah.
you could be Bill Smith.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, I would choose the name.
Okay. All right.
People laugh at me all the time.
I do too. Always have for 73 years. It's been a thing with me. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm kind of getting tired of it.
My face?
Now I'm tired of people laughing at me.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought you were tired of my face.
Mhm.
Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping, or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store? Whoa.
Coming in hot here.
Someone have some water.
I don't know. I
So either Mary Alice asks you to get groceries and you forget one of the things that you went to go get,
always do that anyway.
or you bring back the 10 things you didn't need.
I always do that too.
Okay.
So I do both.
Fine.
And then I have to go back again to get that one item that I should have gotten at the begin with. How about you?
I'm kind of the same. I usually forget the one thing, but I also buy things I didn't need,
Okay, you have to.
especially grocery shopping.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got to go after you eat, so you're full when you go and you get
Right.
the
Right.
healthy stuff.
But it's hard to pass up the ding dongs, especially when they're on sale.
You would,
Yeah,
Mr. Ding Dong.
the ding dongs. Can't get any better than that.
Would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
Oh, I'd rather vomit on him.
Who's your hero?
It used to be Chuck Yeager.
Who's he again?
General Chuck
Oh, yeah.
Yeager.
You'd rather vomit on him?
Yeah.
He'd be pretty upset, though.
Yeah, he would. He kind of get really kind of mad about it.
You
But
imbecile, drop it, give me 100.
you'd brush it off and move on.
Who's your hero now?
Oh,
So it used to be him. Is
Well,
it
he's-
me?
yeah. I think he just recently passed away a few years ago, maybe. But he was he was a neat guy. I admired him a lot. He was kind of my hero because of growing up in abject poverty and just kind of really becoming someone, making himself, and doing some things for the United States Air Force that no one else has done.
So would you say that I'm your hero now?
I would put you in a class of
Nice.
hero.
I
Yeah,
overcame so much.
yeah, you've overcome a lot.
Overcome an ugly face.
Yeah, the ugly face was kind of a problem there for a while.
Teen baldness.
Yeah, and
Overcame.
you've overcome that. You've kind of adjusted to life in Olathe, Kansas, and you've kind of come a long way. You're kind of getting to be a big boy now.
What is Otis staring at? I think it's your feet moving.
Yeah.
Kind of freaking me out like he saw a mouse or something.
That's all we need.
Just a mouse in the studio.
A mouse in the studio, and Otis going, absolutely. Well, he's in charge of security, you know. And after all, that mouse did get in here. He didn't pay for it.
He's really looking at your feet.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's probably checking my feet out.
All right, what's your next one?
All right. Would you rather be smart but a total jerk, or really sweet but really dumb?
It'd be fun to be smart and a jerk for once, because I'm kind of sweet but dumb.
Oh, I'm definitely dumb. There's no question about that. I mean, ask my family, ask anybody. Hell, ask yourself.
You're dumb?
Dumb.
I'd say you're dumb. You just...
Way to go, dumb.
You're hard of hearing.
Very. What?
Please don't trip on that. Can you lay down?
Yeah, be careful there, Otis. That's all right. Good boy. Good boy.
Would you rather communicate only in emojis or never be able to text at all ever again?
I could probably do without both.
That's kind of dumb because...
See there? Told you it was. You just called me dumb.
The question's dumb because if you can only text via emojis, like, what's the point of even texting anymore?
I know.
It'd be kind of tough to...
I know.
You only text via emojis anyway.
Yeah, I do. They're so easy. You know, they kind of pop up with the exact sentiment at the moment.
I sent you a nice text the other day.
You did?
It was a nice, heartfelt text, and I don't know. I didn't think much of it, but sent it, and you responded with a big thumbs up.
Oh, I would do that. Just like, hey, I acknowledge it, or acknowledge that I got it, or something.
Got the text, thanks.
That's it. Got it. Way to go.
Doesn't warrant a response, just a...
No, didn't have time for the response. And I'm retired now, so I got...
No time for texting
No
back.
No times.
I got a part-time job.
Yeah. I kind of miss, you know, all the communication that we used to have with their, like picking up their phone and calling people. Do you miss any of that or not? Or would you rather text and not be bothered with a phone call?
I like calling sometimes, but I'm not as good with, like, I don't know. I'm bad. Janelle will call me sometimes, like on the way home from work or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess when we used to both, she works from home now, and she's very busy, but she used to call me on the way home and tell me, like, I'm on my way home, and she'd talk, and like I know, we can talk when you get back.
Wow.
It sounds bad, but, like, I don't know. I'm not good about just, like, I don't know. Sometimes a text will suffice, but obviously I need to talk to my family more often, but yeah.
Do you find that equally as rewarding, talking to people, as texting people?
I think a phone call is more rewarding, but it's nice to be able to, like, ask a question, put your phone down, do something, pick it up 5 minutes later, and not have to be tied to the phone. I don't know.
Okay.
Why you'd rather just have the phone call?
Well, I would prefer the phone call. I do enjoy talking with people, but I see that dying out. You know, I see less and less and less of that happening, and it's going to. I'm not sure what the net effect's going to be of that, in the near future or the future.
Yeah, I remember when...
I don't want to be Debbie Downer or anything, but hey, wah, wah, wah.
I remember when I first got a phone. It was supposed to be when I first got my car in high school, because they wanted me to be able to call in case of an emergency. And the plan...
What kind of car was it?
It was like a 1991 Honda Civic.
Oh, really?
It was tiny.
Yeah.
It was my sister's car, then we shared it, and then she left for school. So, but we first I got my phone probably when I was 15, and the plan we had was, like, I think you could send like 15 texts a day, like so on average, so you wouldn't go over your monthly limit. And it's just crazy to think of that now. Like, I send that in like a sitting.
Oh, I know. You can do that and
Catch up with like 5 people, and you've already gone over your limit.
I know.
But at the time, my dad was like, I don't think this is a necessity. You don't need texting. Like, why would you want that? And we're like, Dad, it's so you don't have to be on your phone. Like, you can ask a question. It's like, well, you can just call and do that. And after we got it, after a while, he was like, okay, I kind of get the appeal of texting now. So, anyway, we've come a long way. And now we text all
have.
the time.
Now that you mention it, and, you know, I'm thinking back to the first cell phone that I had, and what the rates used to be back then. You were on a certain plan that you were, you know, you guaranteed, you know, 15 minutes of time, and then you were charged like an astronomical amount of money for anything over and above that time period.
I think I talk to more people though now. Like, I'm more likely to text someone randomly and just say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't have ever in the past just called them. So I think it's nicer in a way that there's no pressure to like have to have an awkward hour-long conversation when you can just text them.
Yeah, and yeah, I understand. I get that.
But yeah, also sorry for all the nose itching and sniffling allergies.
They're horrible this season. They have been for me anyway, and I know they have been for you as well.
Yeah. Also, realize that we're dressed in college apparel today.
Yep.
Got your KU Jayhawks.
Got KU Jayhawks.
I'm wearing an Ohio State Buckeyes hat.
I saw that.
Did you know who the team was?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? How'd you know that?
The big O on the top of your head.
The big O. He's right here.
Big O.
Is he still down there? Oh, he left us.
No. Yeah, he's checking the perimeter.
Went to an Ohio State game last year. Janelle's family is big Ohio State fans. So I had to look the part.
And did you have fun?
It was fun. It's warm. I got sunburnt. We were in one of the last like 10 rows of the stadium. It was the steepest walk up I've ever had in my life.
How old is the stadium there? Do you know? Is it
like
a newer one?
No, I'd say like 100.
Oh, wow. Really an old one. The reason I ask is we a couple of years ago, Mary Alice and I went down to see Ryan at TCU, and we went to a TCU football game, and that was, you know, they had a very, very narrow, very steep staircase, but it was designed that way so that you could have a better view of the field and everything that was going on. That's really
similar to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was opened in 1922.
Wow.
So it's over 100
That's an
years
old guy, yeah.
But yeah, that was woman who died and fall at Ohio State graduation identified.
Yikes.
That's got sad. Yeah, it was very steep though, and I know what you're talking about. I've seen that stadium too. Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Yep.
But yeah, it was a fun game. They won.
Good.
My computer's about to die.
Why?
Because I forgot to charge it.
Oh, no.
So I guess I'll do one more.
Okay.
Would you rather find a rat in your kitchen or a roach in your bed?
Oh, yeah. Oh. I can't answer that because
I'd probably say a rat in
I
the
hate
kitchen.
them both.
A roach in the bed, though, that's
the worst. That would be the worst.
One time, Janelle and I were going to Colorado. I think we were staying in like Colby, Kansas or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I booked us it was a cheap motel because we brought Otis with. And it was the only place that allowed dogs. And we walked in and there was a giant cockroach on the ceiling.
Oh,
right
no.
on the wall. And we were pretty close to just packing up and driving the rest of the way.
We've done that before. We did that one time.
Yeah.
Just kind of said, nope, not for
I should
me.
have known, but
Walked right back to the office and said, this ain't happening, buddy.
cool. What's your next one?
Let's see here. Would you rather go through your life being the most hilarious person or being the most intelligent person?
I'd say the most hilarious.
Why is that?
Well, I guess intelligence can get you further. But I've been very into deep thoughts lately.
Yeah, I know.
When you die, what are people going to remember? Like John was fun to be around because he was always making us laugh? Or John solved the quadratic formula of the theory of hydro...
Yeah, whatever.
They would think, oh, John was fun to be around because he was happy.
Yeah, probably
No one gives two craps if you were smart.
Yeah, probably.
And a lot of times the smart ones are the annoying ones to be around.
Or you can't communicate with them. Generally, some of the smartest people I know, it's hard to carry on a conversation with them because they just don't have that interpersonal social skills that a lot of us have. So,
can you give me a hint of like an idea of one without...
What do you mean?
Without saying their name?
No, I can't do that.
Like, where'd you know them from?
Actually, they were a friend of my brother's.
Oh.
So
there's a guy that we used to work with. I don't know if you ever met him. I know you used to talk to him on the phone. I'm not going to say his name. And I think he was smart. I think he thought he was smarter than he was. But he just did not have any people skills. And everyone that I talked to who knew him was just kind of like, what's the deal with this guy? Because he's smart, but he's just kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's more important of how you made them feel, John.
I guess.
People won't remember what you said or what you did, but they'll remember how you made them feel.
Deep Thoughts.
That was by
John Tandy.
Kendrick Lamar. Oh, I was thinking the other day, you always talk about your old friend Ray.
Yeah, Ray Finke.
You knew him from what?
Ray used to own a fly shop in Ranch Mart shopping center. And I got to know him because Denny Lowe and I went fishing one time down in southern Missouri. And on the way back, we stopped at Bass Pro Shop. And the first thing I kind of headed for at the time was, the second hands and the sale items and, what do they have on sale this week and that kind of thing. And they had this great big tub in there that had a bunch of fly rods in it. And they were all on sale. And they were, so I thought, I've always wanted to learn how to do this. And so I bought this really cheap fly rod and had a reel with it and backing and line and all that kind of stuff. And then took it home and I put it in my office at the house. And it sat there for 2 years, gathering dust. And then one February, I was watching a TV program with a guy down in, I forget his name, but he was from Arkansas, and he was fly casting, learning how to cast a fly rod, or he's teaching how to cast a fly rod. And I thought, hey, that's really cool. I kind of like that. That'd be a lot of fun to learn. And then I remembered, hey, I got a fly rod. And so I went and pulled that fly rod out of my office and looked at it. And at the very top, the eyelet at the very top of that fly rod was turned in the opposite direction. It was apparently glued on there wrong or something like that. So hence the reason why it was on sale. So I thought, well, maybe get this thing fixed. So I picked up the phone book and started looking for fly shops in and around my house. And lo and behold, there was Ray Finke had his fly shop out there.
I thought you said you found him through Denny Lowe, though.
No. But the Denny Lowe comes after that. Oh. After I found Ray. But anyway, I called him up and I said, what time do you close? And he goes, 5 o'clock. And I said, okay, I'll be there before then. And took that fly rod in there. And Ray just, like within 2 seconds, he had the thing all fixed up and gave it back to me and said, here you go. And I said, well, what I owe you? And he goes, yeah, you don't owe me a thing. I said, well, what do you mean? And I said, you took your time to help me out here. And I said, I said, well, can I leave a tip on the counter? And he said, sure. But he wasn't going to charge me for anything. And he just had that demeanor about him of, this could be a kind of a neat guy. And he said, come back someday before I close and we can chat. And so I went back to and started talking to him about fly fishing and this, that, and the other. And he became my mentor for fly fishing. And he kind of got me into it, and Denny Lowe and a couple of other good friends of mine.
So how did Denny Lowe come into that?
Denny Lowe, I was talking to him about fly fishing and all the kinds of fun things, and I said, you got to go out and see this guy, Ray Finke. And so Denny Lowe did. And Denny Lowe just jumped into it head over heels. He started building rods. He started tying flies and all these fun things that most fly fishermen attempt to do. I never tried to build a rod because I had Ray there. Ray would build them for me if I needed one built. But anyway, he just helped a lot of people. He was a good mentor and a great teacher. Great teacher of fly fishing.
Well, he had two sayings, and I often get them confused because you use them interchangeably. But if I'll be talking to you about some rough situation I'm in and I'm worried about something, you'll say, now what did Ray Finke always say? And I'll say the one, which was never trust a fart.
Right.
And you say, no, not that one, the other one.
Not that one, the other one. He always had two lines that he always had.
And he would say, what? Everything's going to be all right.
Everything's going to be all right.
But it's more fun to say, don't trust a fart.
I know. It gets more laughs.
Yeah.
And your Quinn certainly likes it too, I'm sure.
Yeah, Toots,
yeah.
Well, anyway, that was random, but I thought of that the other day.
Yeah, did you?
I did.
I miss him. I wish you would have had an opportunity to meet him because you would have really, really liked him. He was, like I said, he was just a good mentor and a good teacher and just all around good guy.
Would he have liked Big Boy?
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. Ray looked like Gary Shanley. I don't know if you know Gary Shanley, but I might Google him sometime because he's a comedian, and he just had this kind of dry wit about him, and that's kind of the way Ray was. Ray was a good guy.
Shandling? Shandling?
Lee, L-E-Y.
This guy?
Yeah.
It's Shandling.
Shandling? Really? Yeah. I always thought it was Shanley.
Well, you thought wrong.
There you go.
Well, I can't really discuss a whole lot more on my timeline, but do you want to go over some Millennial versus Boomer cards?
Sure, we can do that. That's always a lot of fun.
We can end with that.
Okay. Let's see what I got here.
I can give you my first one. What is the name of the game that Harry Potter played whilst riding on a flying broomstick?
Quidditch.
Nice. I thought you'd know that one.
Yeah. Who is the actress and model Sharon Tate married to? Who is the actress and model Sharon Tate was married to? I think.
So she's married to a girl?
No, she wasn't. That's printed incorrectly. It should be who was Sharon Tate married to?
But she is an actress and model?
Yeah.
Can I get a hint of like how old this person is?
This goes back to 70s, 80s.
Is the person still alive?
I think he just recently passed away.
Was he a movie star?
No.
Athlete?
No.
Politician?
No. He was in the movie business.
So he's like a director?
Director, yes.
Gosh. M. Night Shyamalan.
Close, but no cigar.
It
was Roman Polanski.
Never heard of him.
He'd be another guy, good guy to Google. Be kind of interesting for you to hear about his escapades.
I don't think you would know this one. What happens at Black Rock Desert in Nevada every year? I wouldn't even know this.
Is it balloon race?
No. Burning Man Festival.
Oh, no. I would not have heard it. I never not have got that one.
Okay.
Ooh, ready for this one?
Yes.
How many people did Charles Manson murder? Remember Charles Manson? He's a guy that, really crazy guy that swastika on his head. He's the one that killed Sharon Tate.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah.
And what was his MO? Like, what was his... Like, did he target a certain... It was like just females, mostly?
No, no. He was kind of a little cult leader.
I remember the footage of him, like, after he was in jail, and he was just, like, laughing hysterically and doing all sorts of weird stuff.
Weird. Just straight. He should have been... that's one guy that needed to be locked up for life, and he was.
I'm going to say 27. Final answer.
27? None. He was not even present when the notorious murders occurred.
Charles Manson?
Charles Manson. He was never...
So what did he get locked up for?
He got locked up for murder.
Why did he get charged with it?
Because it was his cult following that did the murders.
I don't appreciate that trick question, Jonathan.
That is a tricky.
Fill in the blank to this song lyric. Watch me blink. Watch me nay-nay.
Watch me blank. Watch me nay-nay.
Nay-nay.
Nay-nay. That's you got me on this one.
The dance move is...
The punch?
No, it doesn't make any sense for what this is. The answer would be whip.
The whip.
Watch me whip. Watch me nay-nay.
Oh, man. What is tab?
Taboo. It's taboo. That's tab, bro.
Yep. No.
Man, is that a calico or is that a tab? Is
Nope.
that a tabby cat?
It's a sugarless soda that came into the bright pink can. Diet Coke eventually killed it.
I feel like I would have known that one. I don't think I ever had a tab.
It wasn't very good, I can tell you that.
What is happening when you see two friends dapping?
Dapping?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Hugging.
Close. They are greeting each other with a slapping of hands and snap of the fingers. It's a little handshake.
That's called dapping?
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Never knew that.
I'll show you sometime.
Cool. Who made the twist dance movie famous?
Movie famous?
Yeah.
So it was like an actor in a movie?
Who made the twist dance movie famous?
Is that song by Fats Domino?
Nope. He's in that kind of group.
Chubby Checker.
Chubby Checker. You got it.
Oh, wait. He's the one who made that. Oh, I thought you meant
He
the actor who made it.
Did sand. But he was in the movie, though. He was in the movie. So anyway,
Nice.
You got that right.
Big boy. Chubby Checker.
Big boy. Hey, big dog.
If you are ROFL, what are you doing?
RFL.
ROFL.
I have no idea.
You'll be rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh. Who sang the lyric, "One of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you"?
Oh, gosh. It's not Dolly Parton, is it?
No. You like her dad, though. You really a lot.
What?
I say you like her father a lot.
This person's father?
Mm-hmm.
A lot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sterling Mahomes.
No.
What what is her father? Is he an actor?
No.
He's a singer?
Well, no. Yes, he was an actor. And he also was a singer.
And he's dead?
Yes.
Frank Sinatra's daughter.
Exactly right.
Really?
What's her name?
Barbara Sinatra.
Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah. She sang that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a country song.
Hmm.
John, what are you doing if you are flossing at a party?
I don't know.
You're dancing.
Dancing.
It's a dance move.
Ooh. Here's an interesting one I didn't know. What famous athlete was Brooke Shields married to?
How can I get a time frame?
70s and 80s, I believe. 80s more likely.
Brooke Shields.
Brooke Shields, yeah.
Basketball player?
No.
Baseball?
Nope.
Football?
Nope.
Hockey?
Tennis.
Andre Agassi.
Andre Agassi. Got it.
Wow. What does the phrase woke mean?
Woke?
Yeah.
We hear it a lot nowadays, but I don't know what the pure definition of it is.
The pure definition is being attentive and aware of current or important issues, typically social issues. Like today, they announced that the Boy Scouts is no longer called the Boy Scouts. It's going to be called like...
What's going on with this world we're in today?
I don't know.
Gee, criminy. If your mood ring turned black, what did it mean?
You had no soul. You were upset.
You had no soul. I like that. Mood rings were designed to change color based on your mood. If your mood ring was turned green, that meant you were calm. But if it turned black, it probably meant your ring was
broken,
damaged, or unresponsive. So it meant
yours
nothing.
were full of trick questions. That's a dumb one. What is the first name of the founder of MySpace and every MySpace user's first friend?
Oh. Considering I don't use MySpace.
I never had one.
I neither. I don't know. Who is that?
Tom.
Tom?
Yeah.
Just Tom.
Yep. It's the first name of the founder and yeah.
Who was known as America's oldest teenager?
Billy Joel.
No.
What was the time frame?
60s. Oh, actually 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s.
Great.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman.
Nope.
He just died.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Can I get a hint?
We used to drive by his place down in Branson all the time.
All the time?
I'll give you a hint.
Wait.
Huh? Want a hint? Or do you want the answer? Taking up too much time.
Okay, hint.
American Bandstand.
Oh, Dick Clark.
Dick Clark. You got it.
BTS, Blackpink, EXO, Monsta X are all names of artists from what type of music genre? You're not going to get this.
I would say rap.
No, K-pop.
K-pop?
Do you know what K-pop means?
I have not a clue on that. That's something new.
Korean pop.
Korean pop?
Yeah.
Well, that's real interesting.
Yeah, you should listen to it.
Oh, wow. What made Sharon Tate even more famous than her role in Valley of the Dolls?
She was killed by Charles Manson.
Well, close. Answer is her murder, along with 4 others by the Manson family.
That's what I meant.
Way to go.
What are you doing if you are juuling?
Drooling?
Juuling. Juuling.
Give me a hint.
It goes in your mouth.
I want to say tobacco, but...
Kind of. You're vaping, specifically with a Juul e-cigarette.
Oh, okay.
That's what the Utes were doing.
That's what the youths are doing. Interesting. What stickers were popular among hippies and often stuck on Volkswagens?
Ah, shoot. The camera quit recording.
Well, I think we should wrap it up then.
Well, the last part of this episode will be audio only.
The audio only.
Sorry, what was the question?
What stickers were popular among hippies and often stuck on Volkswagens?
The smiley face.
The Richie Ticky stickers. The colorful reusable plastic flower decals.
Well, I thought we had a couple more minutes. Time flies when you're playing millennials versus boomers.
When you're playing millennials versus boomers.
Well, thanks for listening. We can do anything we want on camera right now. We could choose something crazy because no one can see it.
Whoa. Oh, it just went back on.
I don't know. What else you can do that's crazy?
I know. We can't do any of that anymore. It's not nice. Taylor, stop it.
John, what did you...
Come on.
Which
Taylor.
finger did you just flip
Taylor.
me?
Stop it.
John. All right, well, hope you have a great vacation.
I plan on having a great vacation. I'll text you, send you pictures.
No,
maybe.
you won't.
Yeah, you're right. I probably won't. But in any event,
Don't forget to take your snapshots.
I'll take snapshots. Yeah.
And have an island, like a fruity drink for me, like a daiquiri or a Miami Vice.
Okay. I'll do that.
Pina colada.
Okay. What time?
7 a.m.
7 a.m.?
Good breakfast.
I could do that, That would be fun.
Well, safe travels.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Come back soon.
Always good.
Bye-bye.
Bye.